Okay, this is the first video on solving algebra equations. Let's go to it. The first example is to solve the following equation for x. Okay, it's 5x minus 4 is equal to 51. Okay, now on the right hand side I'm going to give you some steps that I found are important to follow, and I want you to do these for each problem. Okay, so the first step when you get one of these problems is to draw a vertical line through the equal sign. Okay, let me show you what that looks like. On this problem, we're going to give ourselves lots of space, and like I said, draw a vertical line through the equal sign. Okay, second step, got this, is write, and this is really important, write the goal of the problem, below. Okay, so you're going to give yourself lots of space. Now the directions for this say to solve for x, so at the end we want something like x is equal to a number, right? And it's important, notice that x is on the left hand side, right? So we're just going to take that x and follow it down. Okay? And so, oops, sorry, a cat just ran across my computer again. Okay, so let's go to this. Now, we want to get, look, the goal tells us to get x on the left-hand side. Right now on the left, it's 5x minus 4. So there's two issues. There's a minus 4 and x is being multiplied by 5. So we want to take care of the 4 first. And we do that by adding 4 to both sides. Okay, so we're going to add 4 to both sides, just like that. What I want you to do at this point is draw, you need to show all work, right? So that's what the plus 4 is. And then fourth, you need to draw a horizontal line before simplifying. simplifying. Okay? So what I'm talking about here is at this step, draw in a horizontal line. Okay? Now notice that, minus 4 and plus 4, that cancels out. Okay, so on this left-hand side, we're left with 5x. Okay? And on the right now, we have 51 plus 4 is 55. Cool? Now on the left, we have 5 times x. We want to do the opposite of that. All right, so it's times, so instead we want to divide. So we divide by 5 and divide by 5. Okay, notice we want to draw this horizontal line here. So we're going to draw in a horizontal line. Okay, and simplify. 5 divided by 5 cancels out, and we're left with x is 55 divided by 5, or 11. Cool? So those are the steps I'm going to be working with here. Let's do a few more problems. Okay, so example 2. And the directions are the same, to solve for x. Okay, so here we have negative n minus 10 is equal to negative 21. Okay, so first step is draw a vertical line through the equal sign. Okay, second step, write the goal of the problem. So here we want to get n is equal to a number. Third step, we want to show all work. Okay, and now we want to take care of this minus 10 first. Okay, so if this is minus 10, we do the opposite, or plus 10. Cool. So we showed all work, you write both sides, and then draw a horizontal line before simplifying. So here we go. We want to draw in that horizontal line. Okay, and now let's simplify. Negative 10 and plus 10 cancels out. So on this left-hand side, we're equal negative n is equal to, and now negative 21 plus 10. Right, this is going to give us negative 11. Okay. Now on this step right here, there's actually a number right here. It's -1, right? Do you see we have -1n, right? So I'm going to write that in. We're going to divide both sides here by -1. Okay, and we cancel this out, right? And we're left with n is equal to +11. Cool. All right, a couple more examples for you here. We'll call this, oops, sorry, meant to clear just the ink. Okay, so for example 3, we have 1 is equal to 5m plus 6. Okay. Now, first step, draw a vertical line through the equal sign. Cool, so we got that. Second step, write out the goal. Notice we want to solve for m, so we're going to have that m is equal to a number. Okay, and again, m is on this right-hand side, so it makes sense to just keep m on the right-hand side at the end. Okay, and now we start simplifying and solving for the problem. Okay, so we have +6 here, so we want to subtract 6 from both sides. Okay, and put that horizontal line. This cancels out. Okay, now we're left with 1 is equal to 1 minus 6. We got to simplify that to -5. Okay, and we get that that's equal to 5m. Cool. And now here we want to get m by itself. This is 5 times m, so we divide by 5, both sides. Okay, and simplify. All right, so this cancels out, and we're left with 1m is equal to, over here, -5 divided by 5 is -1. Okay, final answer. Okay, well, let's do one last problem. Okay, so we'll call this example 4, and it says 3 minus 5x, okay, is equal to -12. Okay, so let's go through the normal steps. Vertical line. The goal is to get x equal to a number. Okay, now we want to start in. On this problem, right, we have this 3 as a problem and the -5 attached to x as a problem. Okay, so we want to take care of the 3 first. Okay, you got to ask yourself, is this a +3 or a -3? And clearly it's a +3, right? So we want to, on this part right here, start by subtracting 3 from both sides. Okay, do you see that? And then get a horizontal line, right? And we're left with -5x is equal to, right, because this cancels out. On this side right here, we get -15. Okay. Now, we want to get x by itself. It's still being multiplied by -5. So we need to do the opposite, -5 times x. We need to divide by -5 on both sides. Cool. So get that horizontal line. Okay, and finish it off. Right, this cancels out, and you get x is equal to +3. Cool. So that's about it. You know, these are not necessarily going to be easy, but I think if you follow these steps, you get the hang of it pretty quickly. All right, thanks for watching.